Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go over your makeup kit, what's in it and why we ordered it for you. Okay, so to start off, we have our makeup toolbox, okay, or your makeup box. Your makeup box is by no means MAC or any of these fancy makeup lines. It's only a beginner kit. Just so that way I don't want you to spend hundreds of dollars on just this one single makeup item when maybe makeup isn't your thing, or there's different brands and colors, or you already have it. So it's just a very basic beginner kit. Okay. Also too, it is mainly in our classroom going to be used either on mannequins or on paper. Was it going to make you spend $50 on one container or one makeup palette to use that on paper, and then you throw the paper away? It just didn't seem logical. Okay, but this is the container. Okay, it is a plastic. For me, it's loud because everything inside, or some of the things inside, are a little loose. I don't like, just in general, containers that just kind of have a soft little handle. So what I do is I put a rubber band around it, just for my own sanity, that in case it pops open or I don't close it correctly, that I don't pick it up and all of my stuff comes flying out. So rubber bands for me, a thick one would be great. So once you open your little container, of course it has a mirror. It has two side eyeshadow pieces or palettes that slide out. There are 4 of the little eyeshadow applicators. There's 2 glosses and 3 lipsticks. There's a mascara, which is actually a little hard to come out. There's a mascara. You do get a sharpener. I don't like these because it doesn't have a cap to it or a lid to it, and so all your shavings go everywhere. And if you're like me, when I was younger, I used to always get it on the carpet, the black eyeliner, and it would smear, and my mom gets so mad. I still do it. If you looked at my carpet, I have a spot or two now that I'm out of the house and married and older. But anyways, so this is 2 concealer pods that you have. They're small, but they will do for what we have assigned for you. And then we have our powders, and then when you pull this out, you have your blushes on this side, you have your lipsticks on this side, and then you have your it's 1 black eyeliner, and then you have your lip liners, 2 of those. You have a small brush. Typically don't like these, neither do I like the little sponges, but it came with it, so we'll take it. But anyway, so what rattles so much in your kit is all of these loose pieces. So if you wanted to take them out and put them in your toolbox, that would be fine. I would, just for my own sanity, if I had to carry this around. That's annoying to me. Okay, so anyway, you just have to really make sure to pop it in. Again, if you don't, it'll open up, all your stuff will fall out, but just to be on the safe side, a little rubber band will do you good. Okay, the toolbox, the makeup toolbox, is this one. It's pretty small, it's not big. The reason why it's small is because we have a 45-minute class period, but really, like, class time, after you take attendance and all, it's about 30 minutes, okay? So I didn't want to get something huge because you're going to carry this toolbox around from home to class. We don't have any lockers for you, and then we don't have any storage, or at least any safe storage that's lockable. So if I were to have asked or purchased a huge kit, imagine you have to haul that around all day just to come to my 45-minute class period to use whatever, do whatever design we're doing, and then you have to carry it on the bus, walk home with it, or whatever the case may be. So I didn't want to make it frustrating for you, because then later too, it's so big, then you're like, you know what, I'm just going to stick it in my purse, and I'm not going to carry the box around. It's just too big, it's too heavy, it's clunky. So small box, perfect. Okay, so this particular one is kind of like a leather on the outside, which is great because you can etch your name on it. which I would highly recommend putting your name on everything. There's around 60 of you guys, and there's about 60 of the same kits in the department. So, and that's just freshmen. So, you know, if it doesn't have your name on it, then, you know, when you're looking for it, 'cause you can't find it, there's nothing I can do because you didn't put your name on it. So I need you to make sure to put your name on everything, and not with like, you know, something soft, or you like really make sure like, oh yeah, I put it right here under this little button, and so you know that it's yours. On mannequins, we put them in the scalp, behind the ear, you know, different places where you know that's where you put it, and you know that's your equipment. All right, so it does have a little key, and it comes with 2 little keys. It has a little keyhole, but it just has a little latch, and it opens up. It has 2 little drawers, and then it has a base drawer at the bottom. Okay, so again, it's small. Okay, but it goes for our class. It fits your essentials, and it allows you to be able to get used to and be able to just pack what you need. A lot of times we always overpack, and this is really going to help. Just, this is what I need, and these are my essentials, and I'm good to go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this to the side a little bit and tell you some of the things that we have. We have a mascara or an eyelash curler. Okay, does not come with little extra cushions, but we have the curler. We have a blending sponge. We have a sharpener with a small and a big entrance. Can you see the 2? This one I do like in particular because it does have a lid, and your shavings come onto the lid and not everywhere around your station or the floor. We do have 2 packs of lashes. We have the strip lash, which you'll be learning how to do, and then you have the individual lash clusters. So these 2, please don't use them at home. Don't use them on your own. Don't use them on yourself if you're going to go out, or if you have a wedding or something. Leave these so that we can use them in class. Okay, this stuff is for class, not necessarily for home, although you are taking your kit back and forth from school to your home. Okay, the next thing that we have is a little pouch, and the little pouch comes inside of it comes 3 different tweezers, little scissors, and a brow brush. Okay, and a little comb. So you're going to be learning about arching the brow and the anatomy of it. So what we're going to do is work with this. So sometimes I'll tell you just to bring this. So that's why it's in a little pouch. Sometimes I'll tell you bring the whole thing. And whenever we work with stage makeup, some of these metal tools, I'll ask you to bring those. We'll be using those for some some clay techniques or sculpting techniques that we're going to learn. We have a brush cleaner. Okay, it's a little spray bottle. You spray it onto your brush. Take your brush, you rub it up against a towel or a tissue, and it cleans and disinfects your brushes. This is disinfectant spray. The next thing that we have here are our brushes. Now, with our brushes, they are bamboo handle, okay? And these are the different brushes that come into, let me move this out of the way here. These are the different brushes that come with your kit, okay? You are more than welcome to add brushes as the year goes along. If you have your favorite brushes, or if we go to hair show and you buy new brushes, that's fine. You don't necessarily have to keep this particular kit or the pouch here, but you do have all these multiple brushes, okay? These are the ones that come with the bamboo set, okay? You have for all of them, okay? And then I also got you this is really a nail art brush set, but we do face painting. So like we'll go to Pasadena High School, and on the for their Burn Sam Pep Rally, what we'll do is we set up a table, and in their carnival we offer face painting. So these are the brushes that we use to do that and to practice face painting with nice clean lines. So that way, and it's paint, it's face paint. It's not as, it does come off, but sometimes you don't necessarily want to use your makeup brushes. So that's what those are for. And then body art as well. We'll do some body art. And then you also have a spatula. So the spatula is for mixing different makeups. We're going to be making a lot of makeups like mascara and eyeliner, powders, lip glosses, lipsticks. We're going to be making some of those things in class as well. So this is a good little tool to use. Also, when we do sculpting, whenever we do stage makeup and character makeup, then this definitely comes in handy. When we're using latex and sculpting clay and scar wax. So that all of that goes into your little pouch. It all goes back into your makeup toolbox. Now the toolbox, which is the bigger case, that was you didn't have to buy it with your kit. That was optional. If you didn't purchase it, you want to go to Sally's or Beauty Supply or Walmart or wherever you can find one. You can find one of your own, but just try not to make it a big one, because you do remember you're going to be hauling it back and forth from home to the school. Now we're not going to do makeup every day because we have other things that we have to do and learn, but the times that we do makeup, just keep in mind that you do have to haul it around. But that concludes the what is in your makeup toolbox and your makeup box. Please make sure to always keep it clean. Label it whenever you're asked to bring it to class. Please make sure to have it so that you don't get points taken off on your assignments for not having your supplies. One other thing that I would highly recommend, I know sharing is caring and it's great, but really some of the problems that we've experienced in the past is like, let's say, oh hey, I forgot mine, can I borrow yours? Sure, go ahead, and the bell rings and then you forget to get it back, or hey, it's not clean, you wash it, give it to me tomorrow. And sometimes not on purpose, but tomorrow doesn't come. So I don't encourage sharing. I have some supplies that are a school set that if you needed to borrow something, then ask the teacher and the teacher will share with you. I don't necessarily just from past experiences, I wouldn't necessarily encourage you sharing each other's items. And if you do, please be courteous. If you're going to borrow something from somebody, please make sure that you return it in a better shape that you got it. Make sure it's clean and sanitized. You treat others' things, belongings, as you would want them to treat yours. And that's pretty much it, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. Oh, one more thing that I forgot. One second, let me go grab it. Sorry about that. We do have a makeup chart. Notebook, I guess you can say. It's look 1 and 2, there's 2 face charts, and then on the back of it, it has where you can write down what lipstick you used, or write down any notes, any journaling, and any information of the artist or the client. So this is what they look like. Okay. It's pretty thick, has a lot of papers. I will have some of these to give you during class, so you don't have to haul this around. So the main reason why I ordered this for you, so you can keep it at home. There's a lot of times where I'll give you a homework assignment, so you have this at home, or you just need to practice. A lot of the times as teachers expect you to go home and practice, but then you don't have the tools necessary to be able to accomplish the task. So this particular notebook is just for that, so that you can go home and you can practice and do the assignments. Once you run out, well, you run out. But at school, I will have some. And the paper, actually, this is my favorite kind of paper. It's textured paper, so the makeup doesn't glide on, kind of like when you use cardstock or when you use regular computer paper. It absorbs it into the paper, so it's a really nice quality paper. So this one stays at home once you get it. So hopefully you enjoy your makeup kit, and please make sure to keep track of all your belongings and bring it to school whenever it's asked for.